Hello children, welcome to your online class. Hope you all are fit and fine at your places and taking good care of yourselves in this pandemic. Children, I am Babita Nawani, your science teacher for this session, and I hope you all have your science book with you. Children, this is your science book. Name is Candid New Trends in Science ICSE Class 5. So children, you must have this book with you so that you can complete your assignments within the given time period, as well as you can understand all the things very well. Okay? So today we are going to start chapter 1, the circulatory system. Circulation means moving on or passing on from one place to another place. For example, you might have water systems in your home. What is water system? Water tanks through which you get the water through pipelines in your tap and you use that water. So water system contains that water tanks, pipes and taps. Okay, similarly we have a circulatory system in our body through which nutrients and other substances passes from one place to another place in our body. Okay, this is known as circulatory system. How can we define circulatory system? The system which helps in transporting nutrients and other substances from one part to the other parts of the body is known as circulatory system. Got it? Again I am repeating, the system which helps in transporting nutrients and other substances from one part to the other parts of the body is known as circulatory system. This is what our chapter is, the circulatory system. Now, as I have told you that water tank, pipes, taps, collectively they are known as system. They make a complete system. Okay, that is called water system. Similarly, circulatory system contains number 1, blood. Okay, blood. Number 2, blood vessels. Second thing is blood vessels. And number 3, heart. Okay, E-A-R-T. Okay, so circulatory system contains blood, blood vessels and heart. Okay, these 3 are main parts of circulatory system. Now, as you have seen in water pipes through which water comes, there are joints also, means some parts of pipes. Similarly, blood vessels are of 3 types. Okay, these are 3 main parts, blood, and blood vessels contains arteries, veins, and capillaries. These 3 are the part of blood vessels. What are these? Arteries, veins and capillaries. Okay, so these are the main parts of the circulatory system. Blood, then blood vessels. Blood vessels are of 3 types: arteries, veins and capillaries, and heart is the third part. Okay, they collectively make circulatory system. Now children, first of all we'll talk about the blood. Okay, Blood, you all know, whenever we get hurt, some red colored liquid comes out from our body. That is known as blood. Clear? And what it does, the red colored liquid which transports nutrients and other substances to all parts of the body is known as blood. So all the required nutrients and substances pass through our body from one part to other part with the help of blood. Clear? This is the function of blood, to transport the nutrients and other substances. Now, why is the color of blood is red? Because this blood contains RBCs. RBCs. In blood, RBCs are there. What is RBCs? Are red, B for blood, and C, cells. Blood contains red blood cells. Okay. These are called RBCs or red blood cells. Also, these are called erythrocytes. What RBCs are said? Erythrocytes. These erythrocytes or red blood cells have a special type of pigment that is known as hemoglobin, due to which our blood is of red color. Clear? Hemoglobin. 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 Okay. So blood contains RBCs, red blood cells, and red blood cells have a pigment that is known as hemoglobin, due to which our blood is of red color. Okay. If it is asked why color of blood is red, then you can say because blood contains a special type of cells that is known as red blood cells. Now, as we have learned that blood transports nutrients and other substance, but how does it transport? Means how does it flow? So similarly, as water flows through pipes, blood flows through tubes, and these tubes are known as blood vessels. So what are blood vessels? Blood flows in tubes which are known as blood vessels, and these blood vessels further classified in arteries, veins and capillaries. Now arteries originate from heart and they pump pure blood from heart to all parts of the body. Clear? So arteries, what are arteries? The arteries originate from heart and distribute pure blood to all parts of the body. This is the structure of artery, and this central part is called lumen. Then this is middle layer and this is external layer. Now we have learned that the blood vessels which pump blood from the heart to all parts of body are known as arteries. Now the veins. Veins, these are the blood vessels which collect impure blood from all parts of body and pour it into the heart. These are known as veins. Okay, what are veins? These blood vessels collect impure blood from all parts of body and pour it into the heart. Okay, now it's clear to you. Arteries pump the blood from the heart to all parts of body and it is pure blood, and veins collect the blood from all parts of body and pour it into the heart and it is impure blood. Clear? Now this is the structure of vein. Same here, middle part is called lumen, and then this is the middle layer and this is the external layer. Now have you seen in the arteries middle part was showing with red color, while in veins middle part is shown in blue color. Why it is so? Because arteries have pure blood, so these are shown with red color, while veins have impure blood, so these are shown in blue color. Now next part is the capillaries. This is also part of blood vessels. So capillaries, these capillaries are present at the junction of arteries and veins. Junction means where arteries and veins meet. At that point, capillaries are made. Okay. So if you see this structure, these are arteries shown in red color because they have pure blood. These are veins shown in blue color because they have impure blood. Now arteries branches from heart, and these are known as arteriole. Okay, and veins branches from the parts of body, and these branches are known as venule. Here it is venule. Now at some point these are meeting with each other, and this is known as capillary bed. Now our next topic is functions of blood. Okay, there are many functions of blood, and as I have told you, main function of blood is to transport nutrients and other substances. Okay, so first one is it helps in transporting digested food to all parts of body, because food is having different type of nutrients, so digested food is transported by the blood. Okay, so it transport the nutrients. Now second one, helps blood helps in transportation of oxygen for respiration. Okay, what I have said, nutrients and other substances. Now what are other substances? So helps in transportation of oxygen for respiration, and third one, it helps in transportation of hormones. This you will later on you will know about this. Okay, now fourth one is helps blood helps in maintaining the temperature of the body, because it also transport the heat. It also transport the heat, that's why it maintains the temperature of the body. Now next one is it maintains the water level in the body. Blood maintains the water level in the body. And last one is helps blood helps in the removal of waste material from the body. Okay, now these all are the functions of blood. So this much for today, but before ending my video, I would like to request you all, kindly complete your assignments within the given time period in a good handwriting and in your fair notebooks. If worksheet work is there, which worksheet work you have to do in your book only, but you have to send the pictures of that work also. Clear? Question answer always you have to do in your fair notebook, that is in your science notebook. Clear? Complete your question answer, complete your worksheet work, then take pictures of that and send it to the correct email address. Email address is always given in with the each assignment, but still I am telling you what is the email address for science homework. This is DVPSJOHRI 1989 SCIENCE science 3TO25 @gmail.com. Once again I am repeating, DVPS Johari 1989 science 325 sciencebook@gmail.com. This is the email address which you have to use to send your homework, science homework. Clear? So till our next video, stay at home, be safe, and complete your assignments and send them within the given time period. Thank you and bye bye.